All right, this is another Joey Briggs song off my record. This song's called Suburban Kid. Did you see the punks in another street fight? Living snatch was where their bones used to live. Don't get keyed up what's about to go down. It's just a hooligan's night on the town. So make friends with the scum of Hollywood and Vine. Just after you finish your line, you get used to your new way of life. Something tells me you'll be here for a while. Yeah, kid, you're gonna be here for a while. You're a suburban kid, living on the outskirts of LA, searching for greener grass, and found our city dark and gray. Well, I read the news today, oh boy. They like to play with the truth like it's a fucking toy, but I don't always let it get me down. So much else going on around, with the razor blade tattooed on your neck and a squalid long beach, though you never look back. It's amazing the places you call home. You've got no mind of your own, with no mind to call your own. You're a suburban kid, living on the outskirts of LA, searching for greener grass, and found our city dark and gray. No, it doesn't make any sense in past or present tense. You had a home and a family who gave you everything. Ain't that just the way it goes? You reach an all-time low, and you're stuck on the street with no food to eat and your last $10 up your nose. Poor suburban kids, living on the outskirts of LA, searching for greener grass, and found our city dark and gray. You found our city dark and gray. You found our city dark and gray. The song's called Bottom of a Beer. Well, I'm adding up the number of times I've introduced my conscience to crime. Does it ever stop? Does it ever change? Well, the city is different, but the routine's the same. Set up and play, make a dime for the day. But by the end of the night, I got nowhere to stay. You're on the guest list again, but don't show up again. You find it hard to send a simple text message to a friend. Let me know not to waste a spot. You know I waited for you in the parking lot. But my friend, all we do is fuck. Love was a secondary thought to the lust that we sought. Let me make myself clear, there's no loyalty here. It's just a face I found at the bottom of a beer. If I stay at your place, please don't call all your friends. It's one night for you, but this so-called party never ends for me. Just wanna fucking sleep in peace. But I tried to appeal to the masses, but they just don't know. If they could understand, I would gladly eat crow. But the rambling of a madman goes over well only in reality shows. All the poets mock and manipulate time. Soon we'll all run out of words that rhyme. Doesn't last forever, get your fix 15 minutes if you're lucky. But most of us, we only get 6. But my friend, all we do is fuck. Well, love was a secondary thought to the lust that we sought. Let me make myself very clear, there's no loyalty here. It's just a face I found at the bottom of a warm German beer.
song about always looking on the bright side, because lots of fucked up shit can happen, but you gotta always have faith in something and have faith that things will turn around at some point. The song's called The Sun Will Always Shine. With the song, we will survive. Well, don't let your life pass you by. When you feel alone, look to the sky, for the sun will shine. When it feels you've lost the fight, when darkness falls, embrace the night. For when the morning comes, look to the sky, the sun will shine. For the sun will always shine. Beautiful harmonies. In this life, on the endless quest to ask why. Well, I tried to love, but I only cried. I hope the sun will shine. Point your troubled eyes to the sky. Don't let this sign pass you by. Roll in the time that you go searching for the light. The sun will shine. For the sun will always shine. Well, oh baby, it's hard to find hope in these times. I'm not gonna lie, but it gets me down from time to time when I feel the warmth of his light. I try not to cry when the pain runs deep and my sins lead me astray. The song we will survive. Don't let your tide pass you by. When you feel alone, look to the sky. The sun will shine. For the sun will always shine. All right, this little tune is called All For Me Grog. All for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin on the ladies drinking gin. And across the western ocean I must wander. Where is me boots, me noggin, noggin boots? They've all gone for beer and tobacco. For the heels are all worn out and the toes are kicked about. And the soles are looking out for better weather. All for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin on the ladies drinking gin. And across the western ocean I must wander. Where is me shirt, me noggin, noggin shirt? It's all gone for beer and tobacco. For the sleeves are all torn out and the noggin bed. It's all gone for beer and tobacco. Poor I lent it to a whore, now the sheets are all torn, and the springs are looking out for better weather. All for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin on the ladies drinking gin, and across the western ocean I must wander. Where is me bitch, me noggin bitch? She's all gone for beer and tobacco. For he's all wore out and he's knocked about, and the tail's looking out for better weather. All for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin on the ladies drinking gin, and across the western ocean I must wander. I'm sick in the head, I haven't been to bed since first I came ashore for my slumber. I see centipedes and snakes, and I'm full of pains and aches, and I think I'll take a trip out over yonder. All for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin on the ladies drinking gin, and across the western ocean I must wander.
Well, I'm not a communist, I'm not a capitalist or a fucking fascist. I don't fit into any of those molds. I'm not a socialist, I'm not an anarchist or a nihilist. I've got my own principles, and I've got my own views that enable me not to choose a label to classify myself. I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, I see no sense in that. Neither is worth its weight in gold. I don't mean to sound like an activist, but I must insist it's all meaningless. These classifications are getting old, and I've got my own views that enable me not to choose a label to classify myself. In the sleazy on TV, two colors, two opposing teams, it looks easy on TV. When you stare at the screen, it looks easy on TV. Seems more difficult to me, but if you want to believe, it's all the same to me. Same to me. Same to me. Same to me. Let me mention, I'm not preaching, I'm just saying it's not black or white. Let me mention, I'm not preaching, I'm just saying it's not black or white. Let me mention, I'm not preaching, I'm just saying it's not black or white. Let me mention, I'm not preaching, I'm just saying it's not black or white. Did I mention, I'm not preaching, I'm just saying it's not black or white. Did I mention that I'm not preaching at all? It looks easy on TV. Two colors, two opposing teams. It looks easy on TV. Stare long enough at the screen. It looks easy on TV. When you stare at the screen, if you want to believe, it's all the same to me. Same to me. Same to me. Same to me. Thank you. A little song about my discontent for our horrible music industry and our horrible music scene. So, the song's called So Let Down. So I sat and wondered what the fuck it is riding on these sights. All these cowards hiding behind the screen never seem to get it right. Oh, they talk and they talk about who's right and who's wrong. Well, at least when I run off at the mouth, I do it in a song. Well, I'm tired of all these little fools talking all their shit. Well, some people have minds of their own, so just get over it. Well, shut up, please. Stop right there. Don't bother to explain. Well, start a fucking blog if you want to complain. 'Cause it's so fucked up. I'm so let down from this scene that's burned itself to the ground. Oh, I'm so fucked up. I'm so let down. But it's not too late to turn it all around. Well, I find myself getting harder to impress with this amount of shit that's put out every year. Who'd have guessed I would grow to despise this thing that I once loved? But all your ideas I've just grown so tired of. And if you want a reason to take your life, just open AP. Well, I've never seen so many things I didn't want to see. I never felt so alienated by something I once was a kid. But not anymore, no way, not in the state it's in. 'Cause it's so fucked up, I'm so let down from this industry that's burned itself to the ground, ground, ground. So fucked up, I'm so let down. But it's not too late to turn it all around. Whoa, 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 well, I know I've taken it too far, man, and I really shouldn't talk so much shit about the bands. What bands? What bands? I'm in a fucking punk rock band. No one listens to punk but your older brother, believe me, he ain't listening. Now you'll never get my photo in AP. Like they'd ever dream of giving a cover to me. I'm over the hill, an old man, as far as they're concerned. So maybe I should just stop. Not to mention I got a fucking mustache. Stop fucking up, got one tape to burn. 'Cause it's so fucked up, so let down from this industry that's burned itself to the ground, ground, ground. It's so fucked up, I'm so let down. But it's not too late to turn it all around. Well, it's not too late to turn it all around. Well, it's not too late to turn it all around.
Hey dude, what's up? It's Joey Briggs. Hey. Yeah, no, I was wondering if you would be at all interested in playing some drums on my record I'm doing right now. Yeah, you know, I don't really have much of a budget, so I'm just kind of doing it in my closet on my own. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, dude, it's totally fine, not a big deal. Cool. Right on. Well, yeah, anyway, hello? Hello?
Cheers. Release the pour of my drinks off me, pour of my heart, overflowing like I shook it first. I bet you wish you didn't let me start, but there's something about this thirst in me, it brings out the worst. And no one taught me how to be so numb. We can all use the lesson in feeling numb, because more naturally to some, not me for me, self-indulgence is a sport. Where I come from, probably take it back. I meant no disrespect, but fittingly represents how torn and bent I feel inside. Like a part of me is died, so I got addicted to this life of chaos. Moving place to place, no night, no day. I couldn't stand to stay still for long. Just a child myself with a child of my own on the way. I'll give you 1,000 words so I can keep your photograph. I should pass out and spare you my story, but the clock never tells me when. So let the night sleep without me again. Leave the counter light on so I don't fall asleep at the wheel again. We can't afford to miss another show, so don't let me take my eyes off the road. I'll give you 1,000 words so I can keep your photograph. I should pass out and spare my story, but the clock never tells me when. So let the night sleep without me again. Whoa. So don't let me take my eyes off the road.
Places like this, and basements, and house shows, and all these wonderful things that we do for ourselves to make our own scene. We don't need clubs, we don't need labels, we do this shit ourselves. The song's called Cellar Door. Well, cellar door, you're what I live for. You lead me to my home. But as friends and drinks and the night never ends, you're all I'll ever need. Cellar door, who needs anything more? You lead me to real life, where there's mics and stands and guitars and hands that'll strum until they bleed. But down in the basement, I think I found the remedy. But down in the basement, I'm moving forward and not looking back. There's one thing that I know for certain: I'm drunk, I'm loud, I'm free. Well, cellar door, voices shake the floor. Beyond these walls, there's nothing else. So our troubled minds can escape these troubled times, and at least for tonight, well, we'll have to think about our shitty day jobs and how the world has gone to hell. We won't think about the bullshit politicians trying to sell, how the pop stations always play the same. Hold up, this is wrong. Well, there I go again, bringing down another hopeful song. We're down in the basement, I think I found the remedy. We're down in the basement, I'm moving forward and not looking back. down, oh am I weak? Italian basement, I'm moving forward, you're not looking back. There's one thing that I know for certain, I'm drunk, I'm loud, I'm free. I'm drunk, I'm loud, I'm free. There was a time, not too long ago, I thought all the best times were behind me. I had to think back in order to be satisfied. But then I woke up and realized I had so many years left in my life. I wasn't gonna sit and dream about bygones. They're already gone. I'm so glad I came here tonight. And there's no way I'm leaving until it's light. I've destroyed my voices are constant ringing in my ears from these beautiful nights made of music. So let's scream out our blood, sweat, and tears. I've destroyed my voices are constant ringing in my ears from these beautiful nights made of music. So let's scream out our blood, sweat, and tears. For we know what we're singing for. So let's lose our voices together. Nostalgia's for the ones no longer living. I'm proud to be right here, right now. I take my own life before I waste it, sitting and waiting around. I'm not saying there hasn't been good times. I'm toasted to them once or twice. But if that's all I got to show for myself, there's no point in being here no more. I'm so glad you came here tonight. And there's no way we're leaving until it's light. I've destroyed my voices are constant ringing in my ears from these beautiful nights made of music. So let's scream out our blood, sweat, and tears. I've destroyed my voices are constant ringing in my ears from these beautiful nights made of music. So let's scream out our blood, sweat, and tears. For we know what we're singing for. So let's lose our voices together. Well, let's lose our voices together. Well, let's lose our voices together. Well, let's lose our voices together.
See, it's you, my friend. Thank you. Concentrate with that high-pitched noise.
Take a bow, collect all your pomps and praise. Like a bomb, you turn the night into day. I wanna say all the things my mind forgets, but the words don't escape my mouth, occupied by this cigarette. Yesterday, I thought it couldn't get much worse, until I woke up this morning. I hope to sleep until this chaos was gone. So don't wait for me, it's time to move on. Carry on, carry on. spin around. I hold my breath, a meditation of silence, until I put an end to this line of violence.